He's like, what are you doing?
Morning, Stephen. How was yours?
Yeah, it was up pretty good. Every time he tried to get up, I wouldn't give him the food. So he was putting himself in sleep. And eventually he just slept all the way through.
When I was rocking the no? I mean,
No,
right
no,
after,
no.
but I'm saying, just trying to soothe him.
I was like at 4 o'clock, I couldn't go to sleep because I had to watch him to make sure he actually went to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And I was kind of, felt like I fully got my rest after everything
A
yesterday.
long weekend.
I was like, man, we can't go that day.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Taking the Stage. The math guy, Steve. This is
Paigey, baby.
Paigey, Wagey, Paigey, Bit. Why you always gotta take my lyrics, bruh?
I never know which one.
You said Paigey, Wagey, I say Paigey, Wagey, but anywho.
Okay.
Babe, what's the news of the day? How was your day? How was your week? How was your weekend?
It was really great. I had a really good time. I feel like I'm still a little tired, but I'm getting back. After staying up till 3 o'clock making a banner.
Yeah, we had Shavuot this week, this weekend, and it was it's a wonderful celebration, but of course, just preparing for it and everything can be a lot. It was a great weekend. The past week, whoo.
Yes, the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, past 2 weeks.
All of y'all have been sick.
All three of us have been sick one way or another. Me, Steve, and this kid here. And by the way, we have a special guest, Stephen the Third, in the building today. Me, Stephen, and Mel have been sick one way or another for the past 2 weeks. So, just stop.
I didn't know you could
First
see.
of all, you can't see you making all type of diaper noise in the microphone. This thing picks up everything. Look at this. Look at it.
I smell something. I was just making sure you didn't poop.
Anywho, but this weekend was great, and so we had a good time. So today's episode, speaking of Shavuot is the marriage supper. It's Yeshua marrying the church. It's when
a separate episode.
The Holy Spirit came down, etc. Anywho, speaking of, today's episode is going to be we just celebrated our 5th anniversary.
Yes, we did.
5 years, making it happen, Captain. So this will be our anniversary episode and just talking about our anniversary and stuff like that. So... Here's what I have on the docket. Okay, I have a few things. And also, my mom sent in questions that she wanted us to answer. it should be a learning experience for everyone. You know how she does. So...
The queen should think she's the producer. And director and manager.
She has many complaints. I'm just kidding. But we'll try to get to some of her questions at the end if we have time, okay? First thing, 5 years of marriage. How does it feel to be married that long, Poop?
Break it? No.
I like the answer already.
I'm grateful. Because it hasn't been rough. Because we were together for so long before, prior to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when we got married, we jumped right into, our regular lives again.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like a huge learning curve,
Mm-hmm.
But we got 2 kids out of it.
We have had 2 kids since being married, yes.
Now that part, there was a learning curve there. I was like, But we have talked about that already.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I'm proud and I'm thankful.
Yeah, I think, and to us, marriage, like you said, wasn't too different from what we had, because we've been together for 7.5 years before we got engaged, 8.5 before we got married.
Yeah.
So the adjustment of marriage wasn't that big of a jump for us. And because that's why we're Staige, right? We not only were we dating and engaged, but we were together all the time. All the time. If you saw Steve without Paige or Paige without Steve, it was an issue. What happened? Well, he was sick. She had family stuff she had to go do. So, but anyway, so we were always together even before then, and so it's not, again, the marriage thing wasn't really too much of an adjustment for us. And as the church would say, and we was hitching before.
I don't know. What is it called?
Yeah, when you together, but you're living together, but you're not supposed to. Yeah, hitch.
What's it called?
It's not hitching. What is it called? Goodness gracious. Anyway, we were living together before we were engaged or married, and so the living part also wasn't that much of an adjustment. So, okay, that's what okay, all right. How was our anniversary this year? How was it?
It was lovely.
What all did we do?
We had a really nice dinner. We tried to do something after, but that didn't really pan out. Do you remember the guy gave us the thing? First of all, you said.
Let's go. Okay, we intended
to
make sure
from making the plans and everything.
Yes.
Okay, so for the longest, we didn't know what we were gonna do, and then we didn't know who was gonna watch the kids because my mom normally watches the kids, but she had something else going on. So we were not really scrambling, but we were trying to see who else could watch them.
Because we want to, for sure. Stop yawning on the potty, boy. What's wrong with you?
Taking my spot.
I see that. I guess we're shooting in the morning this time, so you're like, okay. But we want to make sure we emphasize that we want to be without the kids this anniversary.
You insisted.
I insisted.
For our first night without both the kids.
First night without, since he was born. First night without both the kids. And Paige fought that, for sure, as you can tell by that sigh she just made. But then after Mom said that she wasn't going to be able to make it, we tried to see if, someone else, one of our, either my mom or Jabs or somebody could watch the kids.
But she ended up being able to come, so that all worked out. Right.
And so we went to dinner in Baton Rouge, and a nice dinner. And then we said we weren't going to go out.
Right.
We were going to go do something. So we decided to go to a place called Quarters, thinking, we'd never been there before. It wasn't quite exactly what we thought it was.
It was not.
It was, let's just say it was lackluster. Okay. Actually, it was like video games and stuff.
Remember the guy was laughing at you?
The name of the place is called Quarters, and I'm thinking that means that's because you put quarters in the
we're thinking like games. Old school, like you go to the kiosk and put your money in and you get tokens or something.
I don't know why we thought that this. So anyway, so I go to the front. I say, bro, where you get all the quarters? I ain't never been before. Where you get the quarters? I ain't got no. Well, I can swipe my card and get money out. First of all, they were about to close. In 30 minutes, and we didn't know that. So my boy he laughed at me and just handed me a card with $20 on it. I said, how much is it? He said, 20. I said, oh, okay, you said, are you good?
Right.
And that was it. He just handed me a card that had $20 worth of quarters on it.
And none of the games worked.
Oh, well, that's probably why he did it. He about to close. More than half the games didn't work.
Right.
And so we were just like, okay.
And then they made that announcement. They were like, Quarters is closed. And then I said, we want to hurry up and play basketball
one more time.
And they cut off the lights.
Mid-shot.
Teenagers do not care.
I shut off the whole thing. Lights, machines, everything. I guess they closed though.
That was so
mid-shot. All right. I guess I'm not getting that ball. But then, so we still had a good time. It was good. I think the critical part was that there was time away from the kids that we just kind of needed. Even for just that one night. Just because we were always together growing up. Since we've been together, we're always, all four of us are always together. Yeah. So, that can be wearing on. You don't have a babysitter or anything. not a regular babysitter, everyday babysitter like that. So we just needed that time.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. At first, I was a little awkward about it because it wasn't. I remember I was telling your mom like it's not like we like sometimes Mel she'll go sleep with her cousins or something like that, or somebody asks to sleep with her. It's not like that because when we're there, we're still close.
And still thinking about okay, well, if something happens, we're right there.
But like being like away from them, it took some getting used to.
Okay. What about compared to previous years of our anniversary? So we've had 5 anniversaries so far.
Well,
year number 1.
We've had COVID.
Okay, I was about to say year number 1. Hold on. Okay, give him a second. Year number 1, we went to Miami.
Ooh, that was so much fun. Okay, that's my top one right there.
Okay. There's even in one of the previous episodes a snippet of Paige being attacked by birds.
Okay, I don't do birds.
I did a sermon on doves and pigeons. Anyway, year number 2, year number 3, and year number 4, COVID. I'm sorry, year number 2, we had just had Mel.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow, I was like pregnant or something.
Year 3 and 4, COVID. So
it was COVID then him.
Well, even last year wasn't doing anything for it because you're pregnant with him.
And they had all of the travel issues.
So, year 5 is
now we're back into our groove, so maybe
next year 6
we can do a trip again.
Anniversary trip. You heard, man? Back to Miami.
I'm down.
Con kids or Sans kids? Sans kids.
Sans.
Sans?
I just wanted to say it like that.
Oh my. Sans, young kids. Sans. Am I trying to bring
no,
kids
because
to Miami? Go back to Miami?
I'm fine with that. Because we can't go back to that same church. We have to find something else.
Oh yeah, while we were there, we did.
Oh no, we'll just go like
Sunday through
during the week.
Yeah, starting on Saturday.
But I kind of feel like you need. I had fun this anniversary, but I kind of feel like you need like one day to have fun and to like do your anniversary stuff, and then you need like one day to rest. Yeah. Because I was very tired when I came back. Yeah. And had the kids.
So you mean after the actual trip, every day after that to relax?
No. I just mean like
at
least 2 days. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Like one day to get that sleep, that initial sleep, like sleeping without the kids. I was sleeping so heavy.
You were. You most certainly were. I'm like, that's really what she wanted. She was like, oh, we get to sleep? Sleep. Actual sleep. Legit sleep.
That's a different type of sleep.
I know. What else? Okay. That's what I was going to bring up. Did it feel weird taking time to celebrate yourself this year?
Yeah, because it's always hard to ask people to watch 2 kids, especially like overnight. So it kind of feels like I can't find a word.
Well, to me, a bit selfish.
Yes.
You feel selfish,
right?
Trying to plan for yourself.
Yeah, guilty.
Yeah. And it felt a little weird, but I think we deserved it. So that's why I was like, well, let's just make sure.
Yeah, I didn't feel like we didn't deserve it. It felt off.
Yeah. It wasn't quite. Yeah. I feel. What else we got here? How have we changed individually over these past 5 years? What do you think we've changed?
I'm a mommy now, so I'm a little bit, I'm more calm-ish. I'm always
listening to this. I'm staring into the camera.
I mean, I slowed down.
I didn't say what did you wish happened in the last 5 years. I said how you changed.
Don't let me.
None of those things are true.
Yes, they are.
You slowed down?
Well, no, I am still.
You're calmer with kids?
Calm as in.
Okay, yeah. Maybe
I don't have that same level. I don't have that same turn up as I used to. Because I don't scream and yell at them.
Okay.
Often.
Mm-hmm.
See, they bit me.
I see what you mean. You've had to calm yourself down. Mm-hmm. If that was just a regular person, not your kids, you'd be gotcha. Okay.
That part. Those kids say facts.
I'll try to make a joke real quick. I couldn't think of that. Okay. Wait, sorry, for me. How do I think I've changed individually? Yeah, because in the past 5 years, we've had 2 children, and that means that in the past 5 years, the 2 children were born, meaning leading up to that, I've had a pregnant Paige leading up to, and you can see her face now, okay? I've had a pregnant Paige.
And what about it?
2 of those years as well. So I'm just saying.
And what about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just said how we've changed. You were pregnant. Then we had 2 kids.
That was it. Just that I was right.
You saw the beats working at your That's it.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
Pregnant Paige is nothing to be played with. Nothing to be trifled with.
I'm a lovely pregnant person.
You do look lovely pregnant. You look beautiful.
I'm gonna remember that.
That's all I said. That's all I said. You look, I can't tell you look beautiful. Goodness. Okay. What are some of the obstacles we had? Some of the obstacles we've had in the past year since our last anniversary.
Just juggling everything. I feel like balancing life, like our individual lives and kids, and work and school and church and all of that. It's always a challenge.
It's literally juggling.
Yes. But that's the beauty in it. So
that is finding ways to. We just heard the official quotes last night. Master of.
What did they say? Master. Oh, jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades
is better than. Oh no.
Jack of all trades, master of none, but still better than a master of one.
Yeah, I didn't know all of that was included.
And so, in that quote, I mean, that's both of us. We're so great at so many different things, and we're in so many different parts of life. Many hats, and then that means that people expect a lot in each part of those.
And we just have high expectations of ourselves.
In that part,
in all of those roles.
And so, trying to juggle it all. You're trying to be great parents, trying to be great spouses, trying to
juggle it all
at the highest highest level,
right?
Mastering it. So I think that's the main obstacle is that. So like with me, I know having Mel was a challenge, but having 1 kid and having 2 kids is 2 totally different experiences, because now you're not only managing your spouse or managing a child, 1 person, but now you're managing your spouse and 2 children, and then the 2 children's interaction with the spouse interaction with the 2 children it's a lot. That's just inside the house,
right?
Not to mention all the stuff you expect it to be great at outside the house. So it's I think that's the obstacles that I think I think we've done it pretty well. Kudos.
We never back down to a challenge.
Yeah, man. That's New Orleans in us. All right. This was just a random question because I found a list of questions that people. She says, "What turns me on to you nowadays?"
I'm about to say
out.
But let me start with what turns me off.
Oh, okay. Why you have to start there? Let me get coffee. Go ahead, babe.
Because you were sick on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at you like, I know you have some get up about you. So I think what turns me on about you would be that get up and go and do side.
Every day, all day, unless I'm sick.
But you are pitiful when you were sick.
That's true. I give it up. Because I feel like I can't do all the things that I want to do. Those 3 million
I
things
know,
in
but
my
I was
head.
like, he didn't even ask about the kids.
They were fine. I came in there while sick and relieved you of both of them for like 30 minutes. Laying on the sofa. I'm just saying, you act like I did nothing. You said they come ask about the kids.
You did next to nothing. Okay, I'll give it to you. You were sick. But you asked me what the turn on was. And I said, you'll get up and go.
Okay.
All right, don't light me up now.
So you said start off with the turn off? Got it. I'll tell you about this one here. No.
What is it?
Actually, Paige's turn offs, very easy. She gets hangry. That is it. That's really it. That's really it. She gets hangry. When Paige gets angry, just move out the way. The rest of us,
but I
beware.
don't say anything.
Yeah, that's the worst part. You say nothing, so none of us know how to react. Like, you good? Uh-huh.
No, I'm removing myself so that I won't.
How you removing yourself and staring me in the face? It's not removing. Anyway, but turn ons, turn ons, I love my baby. I mean, everything about it. So there's not much to be turned off about. It's everything.
It's not because I'm looking at you like this.
I don't care if you stand inside of my soul. Okay. Yeah, Paige has drive. She has want to. She's going to be, not want to be great, but going to be great at everything that she puts her foot into. So, there's nothing, all of her. I've been with her for 14 years for a reason. Look. That's a long time ago.
Now, y'all don't start doing math over there.
Carry it through. If you don't be quiet, you don't see us trying to do a podcast, bro. You don't care?
Next time, I'm just going to record at 3. You got to take that L.
3 in the morning. Page. Anywho. Okay. What is one thing that I did that made you feel loved this week? Or during anniversary, I guess.
You do so many things that make me feel loved. Okay, let me think. What's one standout thing? Would you have a thing you gonna speak for me?
Dang, I think that long, bro.
You asked me to go through a whole week.
I said one thing. She said it's just so many. It's just so many.
I am my niece. All the things.
We tried to shoot an episode with my niece. I asked her, what's your favorite food? All of them. Okay, what's your favorite Bible character? Everybody. If you don't come on, give her answer. Son, okay, get on the floor.
But I think I'm gonna go with specifically during our anniversary, since this is anniversary podcast. You really were letting me get my rest. Like you remember that time at church when they were asking like, what's your love language and all this stuff? Yeah. And I said, what was my like acts of service and something else.
I don't like service.
So you were doing a lot of acts of service and allowing me to just like sit and let my body rest and let my mind rest and things like that. And so I just really appreciated that. Okay, so yours.
Oh, let's see. What has Paige done for me this week? Okay. No, it's too much. No, I mean, my lady takes care of me. Well, she took care of me for a whole day while I was dog sick from something I ate. I don't know what. But yeah, for a whole day.
I think you picked up some sort of bacteria or something, maybe from the kids. Because we still ate the same stuff that I cooked. And
that's why I said maybe when I was making the chicken.
Oh.
I touched the raw chicken or something. I don't know where it was, but I know. Yeah, I see it. All right, what else we got? If money was no issue, what vacation would you choose for next year? And I said, well, just us, with the kids, with friends. We kind of already answered this, but
No, we didn't.
Oh, we said money was no issue. Yeah. Miami is attainable. If money was no issue.
If money was no issue, I would definitely bring, like, not just the kids, but the family as well.
Oh, okay. So you want everybody to come to Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably Jamaica, my Jamaica trip. But no, I want to do something else because I feel like that's also attainable.
Mm-hmm.
So like South Africa or something like that.
Yeah. I'd say Egypt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or Israel.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, money was no issue.
Or time. Money and time.
Well, yeah, that's the first part, right? That's what I was gonna say about, you said, well, you'll bring your family, bring the whole family. I'm like, oh, well, we got to schedule around people, and I started immediately getting anxiety attacks. Like, oh, we got to plan, we got to schedule everybody. There's so many different variables pop into my mind. I got exhausted thinking about that quickly. I was like, yeah, Israel, but mine would just be just us two or just us four.
Really?
Probably just us four.
If money was no issue, you could give people the trip of their dreams of a lifetime, something that they would never do.
My anniversary vacation.
Oh, sorry.
The trip of somebody. I didn't say everybody. If money's no issue, that means that I can make mine and make theirs at a different time. That's fine.
True. I didn't know that was a choice, though.
Oh, I just meant for our anniversary. Mm-hmm. What I want to do if money was no issue. Yeah, just us four. We went somewhere. Okay, let's get to mom's questions. Okay, let's see what mom's got.
Oh, yes.
Okay, my mom texted this to me. I'll read it verbatim. What you like most about the wedding? Now, my mother has an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. Probably one of the most intelligent people I know.
She really is.
But she texts like my dad sometimes.
No, she doesn't. She spelled all the words.
I'm even holding the wrong camera. Wait a second. Yeah, my dad has a PhD in text. Pretty bad. But okay, what did you like most about the wedding?
Marrying you. The reception.
Mm-hmm. Paige lives for a reception. I think we brought this up in actually last episode.
When I said I like the wobble song,
mm-hmm.
The wobble wedding song.
But yeah, lives for reception.
I do.
The food and dancing, really. The drinks are kind of tertiary there.
I want to say, because like you're wearing heels and stuff, you don't want to be lit around family.
But the food, trying all different types of food. I mean, we still have our dietary restrictions, but still. Try all different types of food. And
the dancing.
The dancing, goodness gracious.
That's always a good time.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, the reception.
Yeah, our reception was pretty good.
Even though, I will say, people asking for photos takes away most of the time at the reception.
Yeah, and not just people asking for photos. I mean, we had to go around and really, circle. That's what
because we kind of went in with the plan of like, okay, well, let's just go and get all the pictures out, as many pictures as we can with everybody, and then we'll use the rest of the time for ourselves. But as soon as you get on the dance floor, people are still pulling you to the side.
Yeah. And then that's after, we did the whole round of pictures. Well, they made sure we ate. We did the whole round of pictures. And then we had to do an impromptu whole situation by the cakes.
Oh, yeah.
Where, your brother, my sister, Randy, my brother, all gave essentially small speeches. Mm-hmm. And that was impromptu because we were just going to take pictures by the cake.
Yeah.
So, we barely had any time actually on the dance floor, but it was still a great time, though.
It was. Yeah. People still tell us about the reception.
Mm-hmm. Good old time there. Okay, what'd you like least? I'm sorry. What you like least? Mother, come on. Well, she can talk about it on her episode. Okay.
She's gonna have a 2-part episode. One for her grievances and her actual episode.
Wait, so this one's gonna come out before she shoots her episode? So after she watches this one, she go come back. I need another one. Manny, what you not gonna do? Go ahead.
But what did I like the least?
Yes.
Was probably the planning. Even though we had a wedding planner, it's still a lot.
Yeah. It's just, it's an over.
Shout out to Beachery.
Shout out Beachery events.
It's so much to choose from. Like, even when we chose our venue, they sent me a packet that was like 30 pages long of like all of like a list of people in your wedding party and send their pictures so that they know who the people are. Like, send your parents' pictures, send your grandparents' pictures. What song do you want? Choose 5 songs here, 10 songs here. Like, it was so much. And then also the count, because we initially planned for 150.
Yeah.
But you know, people gonna be people, and I always bring in people, and we ended up like 180. Yeah, 180, 190 or something like that. And I was just like, look at y'all. And I told them
extra for those people.
Yeah, because I told them, I remember like when I was about to walk through the double doors to go down the aisle, I'm looking at the coordinator. I'm like, when you hit 150, close the door. I don't care what y'all have to do. Do not let anybody else in. Of course, it's the wedding industry. They still let these people in.
Yeah, because they make money off that.
I know. I should have had a little piece of paper and had her sign something.
But I thought you meant the counters in, because we also had a huge wedding party.
Oh no, that was just meant. I was
in the planning part, keeping up with all 22 people that were actually in the wedding, and then not to mention. Well,
I kind of had mine organized because I had a point person, and then she would just come and talk to me. So like Randy was my person who I was like, y'all go talk to her, and she would talk to me. But I also had like certain dates set up on my calendar where I was
telling you what my part was.
Oh.
What you like least?
I thought you were still talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, good. I was just saying, that's what I didn't like the most. I like the least, I guess. Having to organize 11 grown men.
Trusting them to go and actually get their suit?
No, just keeping up with everything. And then, just keeping up with everything. It was just way too much to me. Because I was working at Delgado, working at UNO, working at a high school, trying to do all 3 different jobs.
And making plans and
then trying to make plans in between. I love making plans for this many people.
Did all of your groomsmen get their stuff on time?
Yeah. No. Well, all of them got their stuff on time. I think 2 people didn't show up on time to the actual wedding when they're supposed to, because both of them were at our apartment on the way. So we rode together. I think they all got it on time. Yeah. Or like a month before at least, or something like that. It wasn't like, I think they scheduled like 2 months before we were supposed to have it.
Yeah.
They got at least 5 months before. But yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know, keeping up with all of it. Yeah, look, the money part wasn't even that big a deal.
Did you say what you like the most?
Oh, I said the reception as well. I mean, marrying my beautiful bride. Absolutely. Okay. But yeah, the reception as well. Just kind of, that was a good time. For sure. But yeah, just having to keep up with a bunch of people was not, it's not my favorite thing to do. What you like most about the honeymoon?
Steven.
I know Moms was typing this really quickly because I called her and then she didn't answer, but then she just texted me back the answers. So anyway, what did you like most about the honeymoon? We haven't talked about this. Well, we had an episode about the honeymoon. This was a while ago. So.
What did I like most? It was beautiful. So, I had never been.
Where did we go?
Went to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And I had never been somewhere like that. So it was awesome.
Yeah, we went on.
The room was really nice.
Our room was on the first floor, where we had a jacuzzi on the balcony.
Yeah, like the pool.
And then had a swim, like a stream pool that goes past the different rooms, but it was right outside of our.
And it was like serene because remember we upgraded to the VIP package, so we were on the opposite side of the resort.
Yeah. From
everybody else and all the nightlife.
It was good. We had dinner on the beach. We had there was a huge pool, swim bar. That we went to pretty often. Played volley. No, we played soccer. What's it called? We took the volleyball through it. She was on soccer using the volleyball while swimming. I forgot what it was called.
Is it handball?
No, handball is another thing.
Oh.
Anyway, we played that. We went on one of the excursions where we went ziplining. My favorite part.
We talked about that.
We did. We talked about it on the potty. But ziplining through the jungle. Flying through trees.
For me.
That was pretty fun. But the honeymoon was great. Yeah, we had a great. I think we had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time for sure. And it's just me and you. Enjoying our life.
Right.
So, well, you like Lise?
Ziplining.
I know you was gonna say that.
That was scary, even though I closed my eyes the whole time. The rain.
The rain while ziplining.
Yeah, it was storming, and that stuff was high up and like shaking. I was like, I don't want to die out here. All the way across, wherever it was across. But Mama Wanda, not marijuana.
Not marijuana, no. Mama Wanda is a specialty beverage that
See, they trick you because it tastes good.
You partake in the DR and they say Mama Wanda. Many babies have come from Mama Wanda. Is what they say in the DR. So. And
that was the one thing I said I did not want. I did not want a honeymoon
baby. Is what she called it. Yeah. Mama Wanda was fine with me. What I like least was so me being the naive person that I am, I almost got by what's it called? Timeshare. And yeah, it was just a waste of time.
It really, and I told you that.
You did say that, but
that man was not feeling me.
No, yeah, you did. So I'm gullible at times. What else? What have you done? What would you have done different at the wedding or honeymoon?
There's so many different ways you can cut costs now. Like even down to like my invitations. Even though we had really nice traditional invitations, I'm pretty sure nobody still has their invitation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like we could have done that totally different.
Mm-hmm. We just had everybody come together and. I'm saying we could have just threw a party instead of having an actual. Oh, you meant the wedding invitations? I thought you meant the bridesmaids, groomsmen invitations.
No, the actual wedding invitation.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But other than that, and for our wedding, I would have had less anxiety. Hindsight, because I didn't even get to. I was celebrating, but I wasn't like trying to help with y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't get to do that because I was kind of like in my head a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I would have relaxed a little more. And then for the honeymoon, I would have said no to the Mama Wanda.
We had a great time. By the way, at the honeymoon, they brought rum to you every morning.
They really did. I was like
even in the middle of the day when we would drink the little rum that we had, they bring a whole other bottle. I'm like, bro.
Because and then all of the drinks were free on the property. Yeah. I'm like, our bottles started accumulating. I'm like, why are y'all still bringing this? We're not even drinking these. They're still right here.
So like the last night we just played cards and sat inside. For what? Why am I leaving the room if y'all keep bringing these drinks? The last night or two, we just played cards in the room.
Remember the show we went to? That was really cool.
Oh yeah, that was good. I don't even think we planned on going to that. I think we just kind of walked past it. Yeah. Boy, you don't see us trying to talk in the potty? No. No. You want a knuckle sandwich? Special guests, always doing something wrong. What I would do differently for the honeymoon, not go to this timeshare thing. What I do for the wedding is, I think the planning not being as exhausting or as stressed out planning it. Just kind of okay, it's just whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I'm not going to overthink it or overdo it my anxiety would build up too much during that time, and then I would just like shut down and say, Paige, whatever you want, bro. It don't even, like, I would do that because that would be my defense mechanism for me not, busting out crying. So I would not be as stressed. Man, come on, man. You're not an emotional person, okay? So I think you ain't gotta make that face. that wasn't called for. So I think that's what I would do is definitely be less stressed about the actual planning of the wedding. Just know I'm planning a party for my wife and friends and family. So, all right, we're almost done, Steve. We're almost done. Okay, we got a couple more questions. Where do you see your relationship or family in the next 5 years? 5 years since we got married. The next 5 years, where do you see us?
Prayerfully, as these kids get older, it'll just get a little bit easier. I don't know. I see us being prosperous.
All right. I see us doing great things.
We're moving in the right direction.
Paige will have a JD Esquire in the next 5 years and have a good job. I will be probably teaching still, but probably online, and maybe even teaching these youngsters, homeschooling them. If it be God's will. So, and then I think our property, we'll have something built on there in the next 5 years. Our garden, our gone, will be prosperous in the next 5 years. And, I think we'll be doing great things for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Last question. How did you celebrate your anniversary and what part did you enjoy most? Well, that was the whole first part of this podcast, so I think we answered that question. So, I'm about to say the last thing, okay? Last thing, okay. Any last words, Pooh?
Thank you for 5 years. Well, thank you for all the years. But, let's try to make it to another 5.
Okay. All right, let's try our hardest. Thank you, Pooh, for last 5 years, almost 14 years, and for the next 14.
Oh,
She was crying to go. All right. Thank you for watching and listening to Take Me to Stage.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Say bye-bye, Dirk.
Say bye. You can clap?
Look, clap for the people.
See that? You took a cup. You don't like that.
All right, sorry.
Bye.
Bye. No.
He got his mama face. Now, when I say he doesn't look like me, then it's on me.
Because I know what you mean when you say that. You mean...
I mean what?
My resting face.
Resting face? That's what it's called? Oh, this is what it's called. Oh, that's what you were doing. Brushing my hair. It's on this side.
No, you had shea butter.
I apologize. My dad cut my hair while he was very tired. So,
not you want to pop some of the bus?
I mean, he know what we're going on about. He messed me up on this side, but don't look the same on this side, right? And then, okay, I should have just done line it and then cut it later. I'm gonna grow it out with credit. Okay, boy, bye. Bye.
Hey, podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good one.